Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all of you. Today we would like to teach you on how to use TED lessons, which is very useful for educational purpose, especially for school and university students. Actually, the process of developing the TED lessons comprises of 8 steps. The first step is to get started by creating your own accounts. Second is to create a lesson that you intended. Third is to create questions or quizzes. Fourth is adding some additional resources that might be useful for the learners. 5 is to add some discussion points. 6 is to insert some images that could be useful for the learners. 7th is to publish the work that you have done. And lastly, how to review the students' work. So for the first step, we need to go to the registration, and at this step, you need to enter your first name and your last name, your email, and the password. So, or the other ways is to use your Facebook account in order to register for the TED lessons. So after that, you must log into the system, and as I already created the accounts, I insert my email, and after that you can see this dashboard, and directly go to create a lesson here, the arrow, and just insert any of the key questions that you want to use in order to find any suitable videos. Let's say in my case I use the word of STEM education. So that I select one of the videos that I feel very good for the students, and just click the continue button. So it is good to review the video first.
What is STEM? It's the acronym for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, the disciplines that are vital for a thriving economy and a safe and healthy society. In kindergarten through 12th grade in the United States, most STEM teaching and learning focuses on science or mathematics. Comparatively little attention has been paid to the T, the products and systems that meet human needs, and E, the creative process used to design these things. And, for the most part, the 4 subjects have been taught in isolation. But new reform efforts, like the Next Generation Science Standards, are placing more emphasis on the connections between and among the STEM disciplines. To understand how this trend might affect teaching and learning in the future, we need to take a closer look at integrated STEM education, not just the individual subjects that make up the acronym. After all, in the real world, science relies on technology, mathematics, and engineering. And engineering depends on findings from science, the application of mathematics, and the use of technological tools.
So you can finish viewing the video until it is already reached the point of the end. So that we can directly go to the lesson title. Okay, in my case, or in our case, we use the word of STEM integration in K-12 education. And we can put save here, and you can put introduction. Let's say put a very brief introduction to this video, like STEM education for K-12 school students. Okay. Then from time to time, you can pose some question, either it is objective or subjective. So in our case, we select open answer question. Let's say we ask about what is the difference between STEM and STEM integration. You can add more if you want, but maybe one just enough. And after that, we dig deeper by providing some of useful links. Okay, for the very easiest one, you can just use Google to get some of the useful links. Okay, in my case, I click STEM education, and I just cut and paste some of the useful resources, and I put the link here. Okay, as you can see, the links is appeared in that section. And after that, we can go to discuss, where we may have some question about the video. Let's say, how do you think about STEM integration and its usefulness? Okay. And after that, we can go to the final closing talks. Let's say if you want to insert an image that could provide some of the useful image for the links. And I just select a simple one. Okay. And then you can go to the More button and view the summary. And finally, we can publish our work. So you can choose either to require students to use the TED-Ed accounts, or they do not require students to use TED-Ed accounts. Let's say if I select require students to use TED-Ed accounts, and let's say I put my student's name here. And click send. Okay. So that for the last step, you can choose the lessons. Okay. And you can review the student work here. Just click here. Review the student work. Okay. So because there is no students respond to my questions, so we just need to wait until somebody already inserted in the discussion. Okay. We think that is just enough for the instruction. We hope that you learn how to use the TED lessons and how it could be useful for the teaching and learning in your class. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.